In this video, we're heading off to South Africa to check out the amazing Kyalami mod track for Assetto Corsa. And of course, to check it out properly, we're going to adorn the VR headset. I have to say, this is possibly, if not the best F1 track that I've driven in a simulator. Disagree with me? Let me know in the comments. This video is sponsored by Antline Audio's Mod Mics. Now, you might have noticed we're using the ModMic 5 here, and we use it for our live streaming and most of the videos on the channel. Antline Audio recently just came out with this, the ModMic USB, which is basically the same as the ModMic 5, but instead of having to plug it into a audio cable adapter socket, you just plug it straight into USB, stick it to your headset, and you look like a Star Wars character if you've got two of them. But you also basically just get good quality audio without any of the fiddling. We've got a link to our Amazon store page for the mod mic in the description. If you want to get one, click on that there. I love them. Maybe you will. Check it out. Okay, it's time to jump in the car. We're here in virtual reality. My first time driving this track in VR. I am super hyped. We've been racing this with subscribers in 2D on our Asus, amazing Asus 35-inch widescreen monitor, FANATEC DD1 SimLab cockpit, which is amazing. I'm not complaining. That's amazing, but it's 2D and it's not VR. At the end of the day, it's not VR. Now, VR is just the way to play driving sims, as far as I'm concerned. We're in the car. We're in a Formula car. I'm in the cockpit. But you don't get that in 2D. But so we're here for the ultimate experience, and I'm going to tell you guys why this track is so good, and why it's so good with Formula 1 cars, especially this 2004 F1 car that doesn't have too much of the over-the-top fiddly bollocks on the steering wheel. We've got Boris over there with the fire extinguisher, which is, we're totally safe now. That fire extinguisher can deal with 20 Formula 1 cars bursting into flames. Good, top-notch South African security. We've also got a fence there, which is great because that should stop rhinos, elephants, or the occasional rogue gazelle from jumping on the start-finish line. In terms of setup, I don't have a fancy pants setup here. We're just sort of winging it. I'm just going to use the medium tyres. We've got 40, that's 11 laps of fuel. We've got 34 litres of fuel. That's more than enough. I don't really care. It should be enough. We've got the AR on like 95%. Setup's not going to matter too much. It shouldn't. We should be okay to stay with them and maybe even beat them from the back. When we've been racing with subs, we've been using fixed setup because with Formula Racing, that just keeps things nice and compacted. And as I say again, if you want to join us on this track with these cars, remember to subscribe, hit the bell, and join us on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday after 5 PM. That's when we do racing with subscribers, and it's absolutely amazing. But less introduction, more driving. Here we go. Lights on the screen. Rev your engine. Let's get in position a bit better here. Come on. There we go. I mean, look at this. Go. Light them up. Take the outside line. Whoa. Total exploitation of the AI there. Now, let's get on the brake a bit early because the tyre's going to be a little bit chilly. Set. So, I mean, first things first that you'll notice is, of course, this track does have hot air balloons. And as... Why you go so slow? We just killed him. Sorry, one dead, guilty. Yeah, the track has hot air balloons. So, as you all know, with sim racing circuits, the moment it's got hot air balloons, you know it's a legit track. All the best sim racing circuits, whoa, have hot air balloons. But, guys, oh, let's not run wide there. This circuit is just so good. God, I got absolutely hammered by the curb in there. Every corner on it. Oh, cold tyre drift. Let's get back on the track without losing too many paces. Oh! I think we've done a little bit of damage to the car. It's fine. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Fire extinguisher Bob will fix it as we drive past him. Every single corner on this track is amazing. It's like every corner is perfectly designed for a Formula 1 vehicle and to encourage a Formula driver to really push and keep your speed up to allow you to take advantage of the downforce and then allow you to take the corner faster. There are two slow corners, so that's all you need for like the overtaking point. So this T1 here, and then there's a corner midway through the track where you do have to take a lot of speed off, and you, well, the final corner, T1 and 3 corners that are slow corners that allow you to really push it on the braking to get the overtakes in, so you don't end up with the convoy effect. But then the other corners, it's like someone's married Spa with Nürburgring GP and Mugello as a like. It's just glorious. So good. The off-camber corners again emphasise the aspect of having the downforce and really getting the car stick through, which makes it a pure roller coaster ride. You've got this unsighted corner here where you have to line the car up just before the crest, before the track dips in, otherwise you're going to be going for a little bit of an off-road excursion. You've got the fact that the track doesn't just have stupid, never-ending concrete. Jesus, there's a fast guy coming up all right. Car park. Ah, we've been hit. That was my fault there. I did run wide into him. Let's get back on the circuit here. You don't have the ginormous runoff, so if you go wide, you're going to feel the pain of the grass. I've colded my tyres now on the dirt. Come on. So you really do have to stay focused on this. This is one of the harder tracks to try and actually talk and drive. That's my excuse for this bad driving here. But what happens when we've been racing this with subscribers, what tends to happen is you'll have guys up front and, you know, they'll be battling and someone will make a mistake and they'll actually go wide and they'll actually get punished by the grass, which gives someone else that's maybe a little bit slower in terms of raw pace, but more consistent, a chance to actually catch up. It also means when you're side by side racing someone, whoa, I've been barged up the inside. When you're side by side racing with someone, you get a ton of pressure. That guy's just... He's broke my car! He's broke my car! Got taken out by the AI. When you're side by side with people in this, it's absolutely phenomenal. And at pure, you feel like you're in a pressure cooker. I'm going to have to restart the session here. We've been absolutely bamboozled there. We've got to do this. Come on, 5 laps. Let's focus on this. Now, outside of the actual... that was just a warm-up, guys. I've got a spare car here. Red flag. Red flag. Outside of the real track's layout, the modder that's put this together has done a phenomenal job with the details. The actual track surface itself is really good, and it obviously captures the flow of the circuit. Hence why you can drive it as you can with the Formula cars. But you've got all the details at the side of the track, like for example Star Wars 1 corner here. I may have made that up. You've got like the Star Wars buildings at the side of it, which I've not ever seen on any other circuit before. I feel like I'm pod racing whilst I'm driving this. All these little houses on the right, the trees, plenty of grass, track going off into the distance, and the actual power cables and stuff. Absolutely nailed in terms of the details. I'm actually running this on 1 notch. I think I'm running this on a high rather than ultra. Also, the performance of the track runs consistently all the way through the circuit, so I'm not having some parts of the track where the frame rate drops, which is a problem on a lot of sims, especially in VR, iRacing. But oh no, absolute carnage, just find a way through. Bit of a tough one there. AI, you're on murder mode. I think I've accidentally installed Pastor Maldonado AI mod here. But guys, just this track is so good. I didn't even know it existed until, I don't know if it was Chiledog or IZZIE or just, I don't know, one of our channel members, one of our subscribers was like, oh, check this out, it's just come out. And now we know about it. I mean, I wonder how many Formula 1 fans maybe don't know about this track because they've kind of forgotten about it. I don't know when it was last raced or how many races they did on it. I think it might be one of the situations where they only did like 1 or 2 races. And my retro Formula 1 knowledge is absolutely appalling, so forgive me there. Oh, come on, hook it up. Oh, no, I could not find a way through the outside there. We put the wheels on the grass. Oh, don't catch it there. Really nice in with AC in its tyre model. Some people are super critical with AC, saying that the Formula cars are like, I don't know, they don't seem to like them, but to me, I find that the AC Formula cars with the DD wheel, you get the snappiness, but you also get a bit of recovery chance there. I mean, maybe the tyres don't always heat up and cool down exactly like they should or whatever, but the actual general end drive I absolutely love with AC, especially when you combine it with VR. Here we go, are we in 3rd place or so? 4th place, I think. Turned all the HUD off. Come on, you see the little... When you start pushing it through those corners and you're like just on the edge of the mechanical grip, and then you really feel the undulation to then know when to balance the throttle coming out of the corner. Here we go, let's just lift it a bit there. Oh no, too much turning. We've not nailed that yet. Fortunately, the AI is still learning as well. So good, so good. Oh, you get such a immediate turning with this car at high speed. Oh. I love having the grass at the edge of the track as punishment for people that make a mistake. That's it, you have actually been punished. Like, why did they get rid of that in Formula 1? You don't need it. You don't need like grass going all the way to the edge. You just need a little strip of grass that's enough to like cause people to spin. That maybe it's a little bit dangerous, but sometimes dangerous is fun, which is why the Isle of Man TT is so compelling to watch. Come on! Why has he stopped? What? We've killed the AI, they've lost the will to race. I understand it. No, if I was racing against myself, I'd probably format my C drive and never sim race again. Fortunately, I am myself and have to race against myself. Genius, pro tip. Right, come on! It's also worth mentioning Sol and shader patch for Assetto Corsa. I mean, the skybox, the clouds, the actual mirrors are working like real mirrors. A little bit of a lift here. There we go, a bit better. We could drive this 1,000 times better, but at least for this video, it's starting to look vaguely smooth. The mirrors work properly because of shader patch. I know it's been in for ages, but if you were to just come to AC now with a VR headset, it is so good. It's so good, guys. I mean, you can pick AC up complete edition in the sale for like £15. Get a content manager, infinite supply of tracks, mod tracks and cars. Looks great, runs great. Can race with amazing YouTubers with no hair. What? That, you know, imagine having that in the 90s. Didn't exist. Now that last corner, or second to last corner, that's a good example of one you really have to chuck it in. You think. In the slower class cars like downforce, you really have to slow it down because the off camber you just slide off the track. With the Formula car, take the wide entry and you can absolutely ram it through the curbing. But you also have strategic options on that corner for when it comes to overtaking people. If someone goes for the inside line, it obviously blocks the outside line, cut across line. So you have probably 3 or 4 overtake opportunities on this track. That's one of the problems with Mugello and some of the other fast-flowing Formula tracks. They sometimes end up having convoyitis with them because there's no actual points to overtake. But this track totally mitigates that. You've got the slow corners to actually do that, and the different lines, and the fact that it's so technically difficult. You have the opportunities to overtake. As I said, I think this might be a candidate for one of the best tracks ever made. In reality, one of the best Formula tracks. Let me know in the comments what you think. There's probably going to be a debate on that. I don't know why the AI slowed down so much. Oh no, a bit too wide. Come on. We'll get to find out where we actually finished here. But absolutely superb work. Look at the massive pit building. Oh, we won! Cheat to win. That's how we do it. But guys, yeah, I mean, I'll put a link. Look at the pit box. I'll put a link to the track in the description so you can get on it. Remember to subscribe and hit the bell so you can join next time we race this. We will be racing this more. Just superb, absolutely superb work by the modder. All of AC just comes together. It's just absolutely fantastic. So good. The microphone on my VR headset. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching this. I hope you enjoyed it. We're back in VR in the sim rig. Awesome. Until the next one, guys, happy tea drinking and goodbye.